My name's Mike Liebel.
Hi, I'm Brett Pancroft.
Yes, my name's Justin Detmer.
So I've been with Corona for 8 years now.
I've been a firefighter with the city of Corona for 18 years.
I've been a firefighter with the city of Corona for 22 years.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've been on multiple childhood drownings.
Unfortunately, I have. I've been on 2 in my career.
So en route, the dispatchers, they're the ones that receive the phone call. So you can hear their tone as they're giving us more information. You have the ambulance company or law enforcement to respond as well. Show up, you have people in various states mentally. You have to law enforcement who are on scene. A lot of times they do beat us there because they can move much faster than we can on the streets. So they themselves are emotionally invested in the call, and you're trying to make decisions and act all at the same time. You try to just stay focused on taking care of the person that we're there for. High stress. Typically going through my head is how long they've been down. Hopefully we can get this kid back. Hopefully it's just a false call. And then you try to prepare yourself for it. The last thing you want to do is be there and find a kid that is dead.
I think it's very emotionally heightened. When you get the call for a childhood drowning, we get that information coming in. Guys, they're moving a little bit faster. We do our best to calm ourselves down so that we can operate appropriately, but it's a fearful moment. You kind of get that sinking feeling. And then when you arrive on scene, obviously you're walking into what would probably be described as like the most horrible experience that a family can go through. So you're seeing quite a bit of chaos. Emotions are running really, really high. Being able to sift through that and just focus on what needs to be done is quite difficult.
For childhood drowning, I talked about how we see death on a regular basis. Just wanted to leave you guys with how much it's impacted me. I can still envision the little baby too. He's like 4 years old, green pajamas. I remember mom black top standing up against the wall, so almost 20 years ago, and I still can picture that kid today.
Safe.
It's attention. Don't look away for a second. That's all it takes. I can't tell you how many times I've been on drowning, and literally the parent was like, I looked away for just a minute. Everything has been preventable, right? Telling your kids to stay out of the pool while you go back to the house to get something, it doesn't work. If they're going in the water, be there, be attentive. If you have a party, hire a lifeguard. Right? It's not that expensive and it's worth it, because peace of mind is someone whose job is to ensure those kids are safe. A lot of times they disappear, and you think they're playing with someone, and they're in the bottom of the pool, and seconds matter. And unfortunately, the effects are lasting. Whether they die, even if they do get them back, it's not always the same child. It's not the same life again. It's 100% to them.
Something you don't believe is likely to happen to you or your child can completely change the course of your life. It can absolutely destroy a family. The steps to prevent this are so simple. The people are willing to spend more on upgrades for their cars than they are on putting a fence around their pool. If you have a pool, you can get a fence around it. Then if you can't, then you shouldn't have a pool. So my biggest takeaway is just the preventative, taking those moments, putting in the investments to make sure that this isn't your child, this isn't you.
Your child's going to be playing, and they're going to do what kids do. They are little ninjas. They will be by your side 1 second, and they will escape and be 40 feet away in a matter of seconds. And sometimes that might be outside in the pool. So the way you can stop that is putting a fence up around your pool with a self-closing gate that locks as well. Because these kids are smart. They're like little Houdinis. They will figure out how to get past that gate once you have it locked and it's self-closing. And then secondly, if you can teach your child to swim, unless they get injured or held down or something, they're going to be able to self-rescue themselves. As a parent, I have 3 young children. They're getting older now, but my goal was once they're old enough to learn how to swim, I was getting them in swim lessons, teach them pool safety, stay away from the pool unless you're with me. Look out for your friends in the pool as well too if you're somewhere. But yeah, swimming is essential. If you can teach your kid to, if they fall in, you teach them to get out of the pool, that would prevent a lot of deaths.